times. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. So today Athasalini on the page number 283. Second, the last paragraph. Second last paragraph. So Idabana, we'll start from the beginning. Idabana Chadusu Magisu Chatari Wanayasa Sani. So in the Dhammasaṅgaṇī there are 4,000 methods for the Omega. It means 1,000 method for each mega. Tesu Bhatama Janike Bhatama Megangi Bhatama Megi Athangani Bhajidani. The Athangani Bhajidani. So then in the first mega, that is Sodavadi mega, which is with the first jhana. Okay, first jhana. Athangikani Bhajidani. There are 5 path fetters. So as you see, if there is if the mega is with the second jhana, there will be no Vitaka. So for that purpose. So I just open the what? Translation. Data Dudiyati. So similarly for the second mega, etc. Data Patama Megi. So Dudiyati here means if a second mega is with the first jhana, then there will be 8 fetters, something like that. Tata Patama Megi Samadeti Michadeti Bajahati di Samadeti. Okay, so the amount then, or therein, in the first mega, Sodapati mega, Samadeti, abundance, Michadeti. The specific version of the Samadeti is to abandon Michadeti. So therefore, it is called Samadeti, right? It is called Samadeti. So Sammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi yobi Mecha Saṅgaṇīpāḍinam Vajahanati Neva Viridava. So Vajahanati na Eva Viridava. So it should be known as a Sammasaṅgapa, etc. by means of in the sense of the abandonment of round thought, okay, round thought, etc. So, unlike other places here, mentioned that the Samadhi it is called Samadhi, and why it is working with the Asmaka. So, because it abandons Mecha Deity. So also Sammasaṅgapa abandon Mecha Saṅgapa, Sammawacha abandon Mecha Wacha, like that. A1 Sunday, if so, Bhatama Megi Niwa. So only with the past mega, Vasatiya Deity Gadanam Bahidata. Because of 62 kinds of wrong views are abandoned only by the first mega. Upari mega de yena Ahadabha Dehi Nama Nati. There will be no deity. That should be abandoned by the 3 higher megas. So, because 62 kinds of wrong views already abandoned by the Sodapati mega. Deity Jitisika is abandoned. It means all kinds of wrong views included. There will be no more other deity that should be abandoned by the higher mega, higher 3 mega, or 3 higher megas. Tata there. Samadhi nama gatan hodi. So then there how can be the name of the Samadhi? How can be the name of the Samadhi? Because there is no, for example, the function of the Samadhi is no more there in the 3 higher megas. So then the answer is that Yata Visan Atiwa Hodu Mawa. Visa means poison. Atiwa Hodu Mawa. So whether there is a poison or not, something like that. Agada means what? Kind of medicine that that cure what? The poison. So suppose the snake, poisonous snake bite. Okay, bite someone. Then he was sent to the hospital. Then in the hospital, there is a medicine to cure such a poison. So that medicine is called what? Agada in Bali. So whether there is a poison or not, the medicine for that purpose will be called in that name as Agada. So similarly, Vochati Yatha, so like this example. So I don't know how Agada is translated. Let me see. Antidote. Okay, antidote is called antidote. Antidote is called antidote. So whether there is a poison or not, antidote is called antidote. So also, whether there is a wrong view or not, right view is called a right view. Ewa meja deity atiwa hodu mawa, ayan samadhi ewa nama. So it means if logically, only when there is something to do, then he need to samadhi should be there. Otherwise, samadhi is not necessary. We say like that for the 3 higher megas, because the function of a samadhi already done. If we have such a question, then commentator answer is like that. The antidote, the name antidote will not be changed because of the existence or non-existence of the poison. Okay, will not be changed. Yeah.
May I have a question about the usage of the Hotuma? Why is it in the imperative mood here, Sayadaw?
Let it be. How to say? Hoduwa mawa or hodu bawa.
Yes.
Hodu in Myanmar we go. I say shidi muli pise, mashidi muli pise. So hodu ati wa hodu wa ma hodu, like that. Imperative.
But I mean, so it has two parts here, like a positive and negative. But in the positive, it use ati. It's the I guess that's the present tense, and then on the negative side, it's using the imperative mood.
Imperative panchami.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Panchami, do and do. Panchami is added in the sense of what? Imperative, right?
Yes.
In Pali, I forgot what is the Pali.
Candamuka.
Right, no. Anadya Sati Nudakali Panchami, right? Anadi Asita and then Anudakala.
Yes.
Yeah, that is the sense of the context where the Panchami Vibhati can be added. Yeah. Anadi Asita. What is the meaning of Asita? Asita. Let me check. That will be in that sense. Anadi Asiti no dagali Panchami. Anadi is okay, embedded, right?
Yeah.
Anadi. Asita. Asita is a kind of a sisa, asisa, so desire. So we say, awiro hot, maybe what? Awiro hot to abhyapajo hot to, okay, and like that. So when we send the loving kindness, right? Sabi sada awira hot to, right? Do and do. That is our desire. When we express our desire, so in the sense of a desirous desire, so here also maybe that sense. So we put it, and then another one is anodakala, not odakala. What is that? Let me see. Where? Anadi. Do you easily get the translation? Get access.
To what, Sayadaw?
That the grammar book.
The Kajayana Sutta number 424.
Yeah.
Panchami Ijayana Quattro Anatia Asite Anutakane Panchami.
Very clever.
Because I have the book in my hands here.
But we need a translation. Is it there? Do you have?
I need to take another book.
Nandi Asita. Right. Anadi Asita. These are also very important. Even though short sentence, that's why teachers they encourage us to learn by heart, because so that we can remember easily. Heavy Nandi na achakai nekushit.
They didn't make this translation.
Yeah. Anadiyat Sati Nodagale Panchami working.
Asita I know is a wish.
Wish.
Yeah.
Yeah, Asita wish or desire. When we wish someone to be healthy, and then Anudakala, not Odakala.
So that is the rough translation, in the
Yeah.
Rupa Siddhi. So the Anatyate ja asi sate anuktakale panchami vipatti hoti. So it means the panchami vipatti is in the meaning of order, ordering. So order is the anatti.
Yeah.
And the longing for is asisa.
Yeah.
And it is said near the present tense. So it's anu utta.
Anu Oda, near the present tense. Yeah. Here is near the present tense. Ati is the present tense.
I see.
Your question is a very good question. So I didn't consider, because that your question make us remember. That's that, right?
I see. It is you in the near present tense.
Sure. Maybe in the Rupa Siddhi there may be a kind of a matching. So example Udaro and the Udaranas are there. Maybe for the Anadi, this, for the Aseta, this one, and then for the Anodakala. So
Yeah.
You may have such a explanation.
No.
You don't have. So,
okay.
Maybe.
All right. Thank you, Sayadaw.
Very good. Because it make us to refresh.
Yeah.
But what I remember, when we come to the Ma, that moment, we also have to connect with the Panjami and the Satami. I remember that.
How do one Ma? No, that is in connection with the Ma.
Yes.
Okay? Ma in connection with the Ma. Ma Yogi Panchami. That is one another Sutta. Maybe you can go down 2 or 3 of around 5 Sutta. There will be that's the name of the Ma Yogi Panchami. I remember the name of the Sutta.
I remember the Ma article is for like the restriction or ordering, like you don't do something.
Yeah. Negative.
Yeah.
Negative sense. Ma Yogi Panchami.
But I saw like other Sayadaws, when they connect with Ma use Panjami, he translated is not like a, don't do, don't go. He translated you may not go, or something. It's translated in that sense.
Yeah, that is a kind of suggestion, not a force. Yeah? My yogi, here also like that. Ma hodu wa mawa. Okay, hodu wa mawa. That is, that means what? The not the ordering, don't do or something like that. Maybe let it be. Now whether there is a poison or not. So translation, how did they translate? Just now I read it. Whether there is a poison or not. So this translation only use whether or, right? Whether or not. How do one mouth? But they don't translate the how to, right? Ati Hodu, Ati and Hodu put together, maybe they translate. So that is also we can explore about the Ma, also Manipata, okay, a negative particle, where the usage of the negative particle. The Ma Yogi Panchami, Ma is mostly connected with the Panchami Vipatti. and the Gajayana Vyakarana there, Grama there is Achadakapa, there is another Sutta. Okay, maybe you can, after the Anadya City Nodakali Panchami, there will be a Sutta.
Yes, and then so, we also have the similar usage for the Ajatani as well. So we can connect the ma to Ajatani, and it has the same meaning. It has the same sense.
Ajatani.
Yeah.
So it is also, you can write an adiga about the ma.
Maybe we can change it to ahosi mawa.
A horsey one. Yeah, there are many such usage. Ma. But we have one thing is that we need to have a kind of a collection. Okay, collection for the if we study a kind of a Pali usage. Okay, Pali, in the Pali usage also there are many. Here with the negative particle ma, where the to be joined with the which case endings, which vivadi, or in which context, now in which sense. So that will be interesting, interesting article. So the university is asking for the articles. They are going. They have a plan to publish a kind of a journal, academic journal. But this time is an semi-academic journal. Hub is academic, and the hub is for the public readers or general topic. So there you can, if we study it, then we can contribute. That will be a useful collection. And also some of the Bali scholars, they may have done something about the Ma. Okay. So this is because the useful usage. Okay. So the answer or the attack commentator is very, very easy. So whether there is a poison or not, then antidote is antidote. Antidote remain as antidote. So also, whether there is a majority or not, samadhi remain as a samadhi. But there will be another, because this answer is with the loophole. With the loophole, then there arises one more question. Yadi A1, if so, if it is like this, Nama Madda Mewedan Hodi Edam Nama Madda Mewa Edam. Edam is this samadhi, where only we for the name, only merely name, Nama Madda. Nama Madda Mewa, Nama Madda Ewa Edam. So if you think like that, there, even though there is no major deity to be abandoned for the Sagadagami or Nami Radha Mega, but samadhi remain as a samadhi. If we say like that, then we may assume that, oh, samadhi, there is no function of a samadhi, just a name is there, or just to fulfill maybe Eightfold Path, Eightfold Noble Path, right? So we may have such a question. So to dispel, to explain that point, commentator continue to say one paragraph here. Ubari Megadeye Pana Samadhiya Kichavawo Abhajati. So if we say like that, samadhi will be only the name. And also, in the higher three megas, the function of a samadhi No existence of it, no existence of the function of a samadhi there will be. Magaṅgaṇī napari purendi. The path patterns will not be full, will not be full, or will not be filled. So tasama samadhi sakejaka kadava. Therefore, we should do it. We should make samadhi to have it, to be with its own function. Sakejaka, to be with its own function. So how, and also Magaṅgaṇī puridavani. So as well as we have to fill the path fetters. Then our commentator continue to say, Sakejaka chitta, Sakejaka cha, ita. Ja means to continue. Ita there, samadhi sakejaka. Yathalava niyamena dibedava. So, Yathalava niyamena. Yathalava niyama with the niyama. Niyama and niyama is different, right? Niyamena. Oh. Niyama. Yathalava. Yathalava. Yathalava, how do you, maybe here is the translation. Mega Vibhanga. Satya Vibhanga, Mega Vibhanga. If this was so, right view would be a mere name and have a no function in the three higher path. And the path fetters will not be fulfilled. It is proper, something like that. But the three, in the three higher paths, the right view should be shown to have its function by fixing according to what is obtainable. Yathalava is translated as what is obtainable. Yeah. So Yathalava Santosa, we have something like that. Santosa, we have to be contented with whatever we get. Okay? Here also, Yathalava is whatever we get, whatever it gets. According to, by niyama means fixing. So, Yathalava niyamena dibedava. So, samadhi, which is with its own function, should be shown by means of Yathalava niyama. By fixing according to Yathalava, according to what? According to what is obtainable or what is gained, or whatever gained. So that will be explained in the following paragraphs, following lines. Here, Yathalava, what would be Yathalava? He Vaidharemi here, he means to elaborate. Ubari Megadaya Vajo Ego Mano Ati, there is a mana. Okay, one mana. That should be abandoned, that should be eradicated by the three higher megas. So Deditani Dediti, so that mana remain in the position or in the place of the deity. Sadhammanam Bhajahati. Sahiyami Samadhi. So Dhammana, do that Dhammana, that should be abandoned by the three higher megas, Bhajahati. So it means Samadhi abandons Samadhi in the three higher mega, abandoned, not deity there, but mana, which remain, or which take the position of the deity. So mana and deity, they cannot remain in the same place, right? So so it is explained like two lions. Two lions, they cannot, they don't live in one cave. So also the mana and deity don't live in one citta. They also say in one citta. So here, when there is a no deity, mana take the place. Okay, so that mana is abandoned by the sama deity. So what do you think?
Sayadaw.
Yes.
So how should we divide the word uparimagataya vajo, Sayadaw?
Vajo.
Uparimagataya.
Yeah, vajo. Uparimagataya na vajo. So if we divide, if we make a vigaha, vajo means that.
Oh, taya means three. Okay, I see. All right, thank you.
Yeah, three high megas. So mana remain in the place of the deity.
So Sayadaw,
Yes.
that means in this sentence, Sadhammasaṅgaṇī pacahati, that means samadhi abundance that mana.
Yeah.
How can we understand in that way?
Huh?
How can we understand it in that way?
So actually samadhi is a wisdom, right? Samadhi is a wisdom, panya jitasika. So so here we read continue. Sodapati Magasamaini Samadhi Mechadeti Bajahati. So in the Sodapati Maga, Samadhi Evanda Mechadeti. But Pana, Sodapana Sabana, one who has attained the Sodapati Maga, it means the Sodapati Palapazin. Sakadagami Maga Wajo Mano Ati. There is a mana that should be abandoned by the Sakadagami Maga. So, Deditani, Dediti, so means mana. Dediti remains in the place of the deity. Sadhamana Bajahati. So, that's samadhi, abandon that mana. Therefore, there is a samadhi. It is a called samadhi. So, the point here, because so samadhi is actually it is a wisdom. So wisdom, with the wisdom we abandon not only, so the obvious, the direct opposite is a deity. Major deity is the direct opposite. Again, that major deity has been eradicated by the some Sodapati Maga, Samadhi or the Sodapati Maga. So for the Sakadagami Maga, there is a no more major deity. Then Samadhi in that context abandon not the some major deity, but the mana. Okay, mana. It is abandoned mana. Because so there is a one sutta I would like to recommend. That called Mana Parinya Sutta. In the Adhipati Pāli, page number 198, Mana Parinya Sutta. So understanding the mana, Mana Parinya.
Sarah, which page?
198. 198.
Ingudra Nikaya, no?
Iti Vodaka Pali.
Oh, sorry.
Vodaka Nitaya. So it is the soda. It is the test. It starts with the 80 volt dam. Maybe taught by the retold by the Kujodara or something like that. The lady who is with the Koja. Koja is how to translate. So her back is maybe bending, and so maybe like even though she is a not old lady, but she appeared to be old lady. So she whatever she had from the Buddha, she retold that in this way. That is called Idivodaka. Page number 198. There is a mana brinya sutta. So in that discourse, without abandoning mana, we cannot go beyond, we cannot go further like that. So to abandon mana means what? We have to know mana in the three brinya. So we have a three brinya, right? Nyada, tirana, nyada and bahana brinya, and then nyada brinya, bahana brinya, tirana brinya, all with the order is what? Nyada brinya. Let me take the book. Nyada brinya. There are three brinya. Brinya means to know, realize, understanding. Nyada brinya, dharana brinya, and then bahana brinya. Right? So if we have a mana, the existence of mana, we have to know the characteristic, passion, manifestation, etc. That is in understanding mana. That is in that level also, samadhi is playing to abandon mana with the jnana brinya. So in that case, samadhi is playing the important role. So for the abandonment of a jnana, what the mana, and also dharana brinya. So after knowing the characteristics, etc., nature, characteristic, function, manifestation, etc., then we contemplate the universal characteristics. That is what? Nature, dukkha, anatta, etc. So then by contemplating, then we can overcome the jnana. So that is the knowledge by overcoming. So dharana brinya. And then bahana brinya is total abandonment. Right? So then in that brinya, so that because when I read also, what if I cannot, when I read this one, mana remain in the place of the deity, and then samadhi abandoned mana for in the Sakadagami Mega. So like that, I cannot satisfy like you. So I try to read here and there, and maybe there are many other good references, but I found that sutta satisfying. So to be abandon mana, we have to to be able to abandon mana, we have to have a way. We have to use the wisdom, right? We have to use the wisdom. So that is that's why the commentator explained, I think, mana is abandoned by the samadhi when it is in the stage of a sakadagami, anagami, arhata also. Dhammasaṅgaṇī level.
So Sarah, So like always use a verb pajahati. So for the Sakadagami part regarding the like mana, so in that sense, I think it's better we translate as a neither, no?
Huh?
Then because you see, here I think we are talking about the Nyada Parinya, right?
Nyada or yeah.
Because it's Sakadagami, it's not Arahant yet. So only I think Arahant for the mana is Bahana Parinya, right?
No, not only Arahant. The Nyada, Didana, Bahana, so it may be different in terms of level.
Yeah, I mean in different levels.
Yeah, different level. Each level, each mega, each mega they have a Nyada, Bahana, Nyada, Didana, Bahana, Parinya. Right? Am I right? Because no clever in that case. So in the case of a meditation, so in my understanding is that Magaja is there. The function of the mega is 16, right? 16 function of the mega. So Nyada. So in the Dhammajaka Bodhana Sutta also you can have a look, and then Parinyayandi, something like that. Sajika Davandi, some. So each mega, the four nobles, four truths are there, and the four truths with the Nyada, Didana, Bahana, Parinya, right? So that's why in my understanding like that for now, is every mega they have these three Parinya. So maybe Skadagami mega or Nagami mega, or so another mega as well. So to abandon something, suppose in the if we practice Batavi, suppose without practicing, without any knowledge about the Dhamma, then we may think Batavi as I'm in Batavi. Batavi, there is a self or soul in the Batavi, or Batavi and soul are the same, something like that. So with the Dana or Mana or Deity, we may think, right? Dana, Mana, Deity. Idamama, Isoha must be, Isomi Adda, like that. So
Yeah,
Deity is abandoned, so Mana view is still remain. So
I mean, I'm just talking about when we use the verb pajahati, we say abundance. So it's something like eradicate, right?
Abandon
So
also.
Yeah, for like for example, for the Sakadagami, the mana cannot be eradicated by the Sakadagami.
Yeah, cannot be eradicated totally, partially.
Yeah.
So it means we can simply say suppress or abandon partially. Abandon partially. So eradicate is so strong. So no more. It will remain nothing to rise back.
Yes, I mean according to the body, you see the body sentence. There's no it doesn't mention partially or like awakening or something like that.
Yeah, there is. So that meaning is like that. Samadhi. So in the Sakadagami Mega, Samadhi abundance mana. To that mana. That mana here means that they mention what? Sakadagami Mega Vajo. Okay. Vajo means to be abundant. By the Sakadagami Mega. Okay. There is a mana that should be abundant by the Sakadagami Mega. So it means lessen or weaken. So that mana remain in the place of the deity, then samadhi abandon that mana instead of a mecha deity. Yeah. So what the commentator want to mention is that there is a function, special function for the Samma deity. Okay. The special function of the Samma deity is still there. Not just the Bada Purana. You know the word Bada Purana. So sometimes we say we put one word, maybe Nibada. So, but there is no special meaning. Just to fulfill the meter. Okay. So, so if we make a kind of verse or a versification, then sometimes we need to add one matter or meter. Then like meter, then we put a kind of particle. There is no special meaning. So that is called Bada Purana. So if there is no such explanation, then we may think, oh, deity has no more. Then Samma deity has no function at all. Then we may think Agajaka. Okay, Agajaka, no more function. Or the Samma deity, but just to fulfill the 8 path or path fetters. So commentator want to highlight that there is a function, special function for the Samma deity, even in this Kadagami Mega or Anagami Mega, Radha Mega. Because though there is a no more deity, but Samma deity still has to abandon mana. So in their respective Mega. So like that. So, and then another one, that's the what? Saddha Agusala Jeda Sajado Sangapo Ati. So now, after talking about the Samadhi, go to Dhammasaṅgaṇī. So in the Sakadagami Mega level, there is a Sankappa. Viṭaka is there. Viṭaka and Sankappas are synonyms. Initial thought. So that associate or arrive together, sajada, arrive together with the 7 agusala citta. Okay. So that's why he referred to Sakadagami Mega. Okay. In the Sakadagami Mega, there is a Sankappa. That is initial application of a thought. So that associated with the 7 agusala citta. I think you know these 7. So 4 Dedikata Vibhiyutta Citta, 2 Dosa Mula Citta, and then 1 Uddhacca. Okay, these 7 are there. Tehewa Cittehi. Okay, with these, because of this Citta, Vajanga Chobana Ati. Okay, Vajanga Chobana. Chobana means a movement. Vajanga means a part of the Vaja, part of the speech. It means what? Bhava movement. Maybe if we have a thought, then the thought make the jaw within our body to move. Okay. Suppose you want to say something. Okay, then before the words, the sound come out of your mouth, then inside your body, then the air movement is there. Chittija Vayo. Okay, the air produced by the citta is moving, and that strike the vocal cord within our throat. So that vocal cord is there, but we do, okay, may born of the karma produced by the karma. So when they strike, okay, there is a sound arises. So that kind of movement is called Vajanga Jobana because of Viṭaka. Okay, Viṭaka associated with the 7 agusala citta. Okay, that and because of that Vitaka, there is a body bowel movement. Okay, the movement of the jaw, or the movement of the part of the speech. So that refer to what? Vaja or Meja Vaja. Suppose if we get angry, then we want to say, express something, some rude word. Okay, then that will be Meja Vaja. That Meja Vaja is abandoned by the Samma Vaja. So with the Vajanga Jobana Ati, then we have to understand that it is talking about the abandonment of the Meja Vaja by the Samma Vaja. Samma Sankappa, sorry. Samma Sankappa. Where? Ati Sankappa Ati De Vache De Vajanga Jobana Ati. Because the we say what? Vitaka Vijara Vaji Sankaro. So in the Chula Vedana Sutta, in the Majjhima Nikaya, volume 1, page number 375, there is the sentence. Vaji Sankara here means Vitaka and Vijara. I mean, Vitaka Vijaras are born of what? Produced by the Vaji Sankara. Something like that. That's so that also interesting. So with the word Vajanga Jobana, let me see, where is it? Namajana. It abandoned Dhammasaṅgaṇī. Because the commentator want to say 8 birth fetters are there, and they are respective dhammas that should be abandoned. Imagine Bisankara Vajanga Jobana. That's what. So Sayadaw, the translation here. That's what Saddha Agusala Jeta Sajado Sankapo Ati. Okay, with this word, we have to understand that there is our initial application of a thought or Vitaka that associated with the 7 Agusala Jeta, right together with the 7 Agusala Jeta. That major Sankappa is abandoned by the Samma Sankappa. Okay, so we up to the Sankappa Ati, we have to know that way. Samma Sankappa, the role or the function of the Samma Sankappa is there. Then the Vache Dehi Vajanga Jobana Ati, because of this data, there is what? Bhava movement. So with this what? That will be, because it is motivated by this data, then that will be what? Major Vaja. Okay, Major Vaja is abandoned. That Major Vaja will be abandoned by the what? The Sakat Samma Vaja there. And also the same thing, Kayanga Jobana Ati, there is a bodily movement. So that bodily movement happened because of the these 7 jetas. So that refer to Sammaka, Major Kamanda. Major Kamanda, that Major Kamanda is abandoned by the Sammaka Kamanda. And also Pachaya Paribhogo Ati, the use of the requisites. Okay, Paribhoga. So we may use any requisites So if there is a one of the 7 agusala citta, then our use will be major ajiva. Okay, so that major ajiva is abandoned by the sama ajiva. So like that, we have to match. Then sajata vayamo ati. So there will be effort, viriya, that arrive together with the one with these 7 cittas, agusala citta. So that will be called major vayama. So that major vayama is abandoned by the sama vayama in the Sayadaw Dr. So also asati bhava ati. So asati bhava. So what state of being lack of with mindfulness, okay, or bewilderment or something like that, you can say. So that is abandoned by the samasati. And also sajati gagata, sajata chiti gagata ati, there will be egagata, one pointness of the mind. So that arrive together with the 7 agusala citta. So that is called major samadhi. That major samadhi will be abandoned by the sama samadhi. So it is major sankappa nama. Okay, these are what? Major sankappa, etc. Okay. Sakadagami magi sama sankappa te sambahanina sama sankappa di veritava. So it should be known that. So in the Sakadagami Magga, Sama Sankappa, etc., get the name of the Sama Sankappa, etc., by means of the abandoning their opposites. So Desam Bahanina. Desam refer to Major Sankappa, Major Vacha, Major Kamanda, Major Ajiva, Major Vaima, Major Sati, Major Samadhi, like that. So A1 Sakadagami Maggi Athengani Sakajagani Kadawa Agadani. So Agadani come or appears. Okay, we can simply say appears. So in this Sakadagami Magga, A1 means that Athengani, so 8 path fetters. They are Sakajagani, so with their respective or with their own functions, Kadawa, having made Agadani, having performed their own functions, so they appear in the Sakadagami Magga also. So with this word, a commentator want to say, even in the Sakadagami Magga, there somebody is functioning very well. Okay, so that's why samadhi, existence of the samadhi in the Sakadagami Magga is not meaningless, not merely the name, and also but meaningful, and also it is with its own function.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Yeah.
May I have a question about the word katoa?
Kadawa, yeah.
Yeah. So here, what is the object of katoa? Sayadaw? Is it sakejagani?
Sakejagani, Kadawa, Agadani. Kadawa make themselves, having made themselves to be with their own functions.
So why don't we use, so is it possible to replace the word katoa with the word hutoa, Sayadaw?
Yeah, it's also hotoa. Hotoa is the just happening. Kadawa is what more active. So the verb karoti means doer, maker. Hotoa is so there is an how to say, there is no agent. Right? If you say if you use the Hodawa, then aging is another. So it happens. But the Kadawa means aging. The power of the aging is there.
Yes. So yes. So I guess that's my question. So what is the object of that action?
Huh?
Because it looks to me that the word sakejakaṇī, that is the Bahupihi Samasa of the Atthangani, right?
Yeah.
Then if it's already Bahupihi, so it modifies that Atthangani already. So now we have the action kator. Then it looks like that action needs an object. But we don't see the object here.
Object of Atthangani. Object of verb.
Yes.
So karoti, suppose we make a karoti, okay, simplify.
Yes.
Karoti is a verb. And then karoti make suppose sagada, we pick up a sagadagami. Sagadagami make go karoti. Okay. Sagadagami make go karoti. And
Sakadagami here is in the locative case, right? So Sakadagami Magye.
No, not Sakadagami, sorry. So here Atengigani, we can pick up one of them. Suppose Dhammasaṅgaṇī, okay. One of the path fetters we can pick up. Dhammasaṅgaṇī karoti. Okay. Dhammasaṅgaṇī make. Dhammasaṅgaṇī makes. Makes what? Make a Dhammasaṅgaṇī. Exactly. Sakejakaṇī. So in the Sakejakaṇī, there is a suppose Sakejakaṇī, it refers to Atthangika. So if we divide into 8 parts, so Dhammasaṅgaṇī has their own function. Okay, Sakejaka will be referring to what the Dhammasaṅgaṇī at that time. So Dhammasaṅgaṇī make itself what to be with its own function, right?
So can we use? So I guess my question is, can the word karoti be without an object? So
Karoti make. Suppose we make with not with the object. This is Sakamaka Dhatu.
Yes, because there is one translation. I mean, its meaning can be taken as just to act.
To act.
So when it acts, then it doesn't need an object.
Yeah, having at it.
Yeah.
Their own functions. Agadani. That's also okay. So if we directly take make, so then we may need a kind of object, right?
Yeah.
Because the object is understood. So object is understood. So because to make it the word Sakejaka, it's there contain Atthanga.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it makes these Atthanga 8 path fetters, they made themselves to become a what? To be with their own functions.
I see.
Yeah. And also it will be much clear if you see adding heavy edit. Is it okay?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you
yeah.
So Sagadaga, then the following sentence in that paragraphs are similar. Sagadaga Meisa Nagami Wajo Nagami Mega Wajo Mano Ati. For the one who has already attained Skadagami Mega, it means he is a Skadagami Palapasin. So he still have a mana. That mana is something that should be abandoned by the Anagami Mega. or destroyed by the Anagami Magga. So in that case, so deity dhani deity mana, the mana remain in the place of the deity. Tasewa sadai chedehi sajada dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi. As people. Okay. So that mana, tasewa sadai chedehi sajada dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi. Tasa ewa, tasa ripadu skadagami Pazin, who already attained Skadagami Mega. To that Pazin, only to that Pazin, he arise 7 Jeta, 7 Agusala Jeta. So, Vitaka, etc., they will rise together with these 7 Jeta. These Sambhahanina, by abandoning these 7 unwholesome states, Nagami Megi, in the Nagami Mega, Atana Angana Sake Jagada Veritava. So that is very easy. Sake Jagada, so state of being with their own function can be understood. Okay, or should be understood. In the Nagami Mega. In the case of Nagami Mega, also they are path vedas are so working very well. Is a functioning their respective ones. So Anagami is for the Anagami Bhadi also there is a state mana that should be destroyed by the Radha Mega. So Dedi Dhani Dedi, the same thing. Yani Bana Asa Panja Agusala Jedani. So because Anagami already abandoned Dosa Mula Jeta. So there will be only 4 Dedikata Vibhuta and then Odaja. Okay, Jeta. So 5 Agusala Jetas are there. So Dehi Sajada Sangapadayo. So that Jetas they ride together with the Sankapa, etc. Vidaka. So by abandoning these Sankapa, Mecha Sankapa, etc. In the Arhata Mega, 8 feathers or 8 path feathers should be, Viridava should be know what the state of being with their own passions. So it means 8 path feathers in the Arhata Mega also they are functioning. So even though deity, major deity is no more, but they still have their own passions. Okay. So,
yeah. So you know, I guess this explains the question of the Sale Punyachari, right? Because so
Yes.
because so the Pajahati, this remains to it eradicated, but in particular mana, not the mana in general. Yes.
Yeah. Particular mana. Yeah. So, but the whole mana is abandoned by the Arhata Bahana. Pajahati Bahanina. So, with this commentator, I want to say what the existence of the samadhi in the 3 higher mega is meaningful. Okay, they are, and also with their respective fashions. So I think the time is over. Oh yeah, nearly. Sorry, someone want to sleep.
No, it's okay, Sayadaw, no problem.
Okay, so by reciting Buddha Sasana Jita Detu, we will conclude. So Buddha Sasana Jita Detu, Buddha Sasana Jita Detu, Buddha Sasana Jita Detu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Welcome. Good night. Good morning.
Good night, Sayadaw.